I'll try a little Demon Hunter.
For the festival.
Just see if it's any good. First pick, a legendary. Trigger the Deathrattle. So we know that one was bad, right? You probably want to stay away from that. It says Hologram Operator, Galactic Crusader, and Ace Wayfinder, which is bad. So the Omen bucket is all the Deathrattle cards, which are great. With Omen probably being the worst of the four, but I think Omen's okay. But Omen might be a cut, right? Depending on how the deck looks. But Fellbat, Fell Hunter. And then Ballhug's been nerfed, right? So it deals 2 now instead of 3, but that's still really good. Alright, I'm going to take Omen. The other two are basically unplayable, so... Alright, Deathrattle, reduce the cost of the rightmost card in your hand by 2. Kind of good with these things. After this survives damage, transform into a 7-cost minion. 5 mana, 4/5. That seems terrible. What's up, Joshy? While I did look at most of the cards, I don't think I looked at all of them, and I don't think I remember more than half of them. A lot of the neutrals, I'm not sure if I might have accidentally skipped the neutrals, or they might not have been revealed yet. I'll just go Peddler. Peddler's really good with Belbad, and discount on these type of cards is also good. Seems synergistic. 3/1 Poisonous Reborn. And it is a dragon. That seems pretty good. That actually seems really good. I'd like to try that card out. Summon 2 minions from your deck and give them Rush. That actually seems kind of insane for our deck. I don't think we can take it because, God, it's pretty expensive, and we're gonna have to draft some cheap cards that don't have good Deathrattles. But imagine pulling any of these two, giving them Rush. Certainly worth 7 mana. Let's try this dragon. I'd be surprised if this isn't a good card. Costs 4 less. Okay, 8 mana, 7/9. Rush, so it's pretty bad. Plus 4 less if a minion is dormant. So it'll be a 4 mana, 7/9 Rush if there is a dormant minion, which is kind of insane if you have the Dreadseed cards. That'll be an unpleasant one to play against. I'm going to just take the Claw. I think the Claw's good. Oh, we're slamming that return policy. Whoa, this one's good too. Get a random demon from the past. I think we have to take the return policy because it's just game winning with some of these cards. I think this weapon's really good. A 1 mana 2/2 weapon that draws you a card after 2 swings, so the next turn after you play it. The demon from the past is probably not going to be good though. But 1 mana 2/2 weapon with some upside seems good. I like the Starship card too, but I think we want a return policy. So we have a 3 mana 1/4 that does nothing, or we have a 3 mana 1/4 Poisonous. We could also take this card, shuffle a copy of this card into your deck with permanently doubled attack and health. So kind of cool with some of these things, but I don't think we want it. I think I'll just take the experiment and feel bad. What does a pass mean? Passed in Hearthstone means anything not currently in standard. So, anything not standard. What's up, Billy Mays? So you could get something from, just a couple years ago, but even those cards don't hold up super well sometimes. I'm sure there are high rolls. But you could get, there's an awful lot of, 3 mana 0/7 Street Tricksters and things like that you forget about. 1/2 amalgams and stuff like that too. Spirit of the Team is very good. Both of these cards would probably be fine playable cards, but again, I just want to be a little more selective with what Deathrattles I get. I don't want a deck of nothing but Deathrattles. We have a new card here. Stealth costs 1 less for each time the enemy hero took damage this turn. So it's really got to be 4 mana to be playable. Probably 3 mana to be good, which means you have to hit them twice by turn 3, which doesn't seem like that's going to happen. Ogre's still awful, and then Stormbrewer is just not really what I'm looking for. But I wonder if it's ever Ogre, just because the deck's already too heavy. Actually, maybe it is. think I'd rather just have an awful 3 than a below average 5 in this deck right now. Been playing Longhouse Looking? I haven't played a single game, and I haven't gotten through half of one draft with one class. So, couldn't really tell you. I do have an Ogre in my deck, and that's not good. I only have Return Policy. That's not great with Tide Pool. I think Willful Watcher's probably fine. I mean, gonna burn some stuff, but again, I don't have like a singularly powerful card I have to hit, like a Raw Math or a Tess or a, you know, an Imbue deck with 3 Imbues, and I need to hit, 2 or 3 of them. Crew again, they do have Crew. Crew's not that good. 2-drop Crew cards, very strong. They have Dreadseed cards. We don't have any Crew cards. We don't have any Dreadseed cards, but we, not even halfway through the draft, so maybe we'll end up with 2 of each. All right, I'm gonna take a calculated risk and take Pupil. By the end of the draft, if we don't get enough spells or good enough spells, then maybe we end up wanting Watcher. If we end up with 2 or 3 Dreadseed cards and 2 return policies, then we'd probably just rather have this. Alright, that 2 is not very good. After you cast a Fell spell, destroy it and deal 2 to all enemies. Not very good. The 5's not very good. I think the weapon's good. And we get to try it out. Now, 1 mana 2/2. Deathrattle. Get a random demon from the past. I think this card's pretty good. Your next weapon costs 1 less. Is probably playable, but not super desirable. After this minion survives damage, swap its stats. It's a 6 mana 4/9 rush. So you play it, you hit a 4/4, let's say, it becomes a 5/4. So a 6 mana 5/4 rush with Divine Shield. That's that dragon from Descent of Dragons that made it into core set that really sucks. So let's say you hit a 6/4 and it becomes a 4/3, then it's just an even worse version of that card. But yeah, that card probably sucks then. Whispering nightmares in my ears like the unfriendly giant from BFG. Spoilers, I've never seen that. Reduce the cost of adjacent cards. Choose a minion this turn. Your hero steals 4 attack from it. None of this seems great. We can take the Skittish Saucier. It's nice to reduce these kind of chunkers, but I also have to play a 3 mana 4/2 that sucks. I guess I'll just take a removal spell. 3 mana 2/1 elusive. Battle Cry, summon 2/2/1 living paradoxes with elusive. So I get 3 of them for 3? 3 2/1s with elusive for 3. I mean, let's try it out. The other 2 cards aren't really anything special, I don't think. Alright, so there's a recruiter for us, and it's up against another one of these stupid Moonwell cards. It's terrible. Mutalisk, which is not a very good Zerg card, and we need 2, so let's take the Voronai. Outcast and Spellburst to shuffle your hand. Get a copy of the last Draenei we played, which could be the recruiter or things it gives. I'm just going to take the turret and feel a little bad. I don't have a lot of starship pieces, and this isn't where I really want to pick one up. You should watch BFG. That's a good one. Very traumatizing. Wasn't that the animated one from like 15 years ago? Was it good? This isn't really where I really want to be picking those up. I would be totally fine to end up with a cliff dive, but recruiter is too much better. More like 50? I might be thinking of a different movie. Wasn't there like a Spielberg movie? Oaken Dodgers. Oh my god, the Cheaters. The Toronto Cheaters are gonna have to change their name too. If they win, there's a big asterisk and it doesn't count. Let's take the recruiter. This card used to be a 1/3 also. This minion's attack is improved by your heroes. Kind of cool with 1 mana weapon. I'm gonna try this dragon out. I don't know. I think this dragon might be okay too. Alright, so we got a Boo Boo 3. We got another Boo Boo 3. Let's take a hive map. This card was good. This card's okay. Kind of want to take the Defiled Spear, I think. Battle Cry, get a random Murloc. I could take the Raptor. Maybe the Raptor's just fine. 2 mana, 2/1 Divine Shield, maybe. Draw a demon and reduce its cost. What cheap demons do I have that can screw me up? Nothing. And then expensive demons are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everything on the top end. Yeah, I'm down. Reverse the order of your deck. Excuse me? What does that mean? Like, is this a druid card? Like, if I've already... Is it supposed to be used with the druid stuff that puts stuff on the bottom of your deck? For other classes, how does that matter? ChatGPT design this? I don't understand. But I don't... It doesn't reorder my deck. Like, well, it does, but it doesn't... It doesn't, like, order it by mana costs like cards like that in the past, right? Also, I think this 2 might not be that bad in Demon Hunter. Maybe we should just take this 2, which normally sucks, but it's a 3 mana 2/4 that can gain 2 health and deal 1 damage every turn, maybe. You take Diabolus Rex. I have big expensive demons. I don't have like cheap demons I can play on turns 3 and 4 and 5 to try to make this work. What's that mean? Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think the pick is Rex. Maybe the pick is just take a 3/2 over a 2/2, but because we're Demon Hunter, I'm gonna put a little bit of faith in that. Constellar, I don't like. I don't like Coyote. I guess I'll take another turret. There's a chance we get offered another starship piece or two. It could be Infiltrate. I think I'll just take a Drink Server. I don't have a ton of 2s. Probably take the Blind Box. Transform all the neutral cards into your deck into random Druid ones. Another Horn. Or we could take Resort Valet, which someone correct me. My guess is it still gives Ngoro cards, and then on next Tuesday it'll give cards from the newest expansion, which I don't know if we even want either of those things, but for each card you've drawn. I guess I take another Insect Claw because the card is good, but I have too many weapons. That's our 4th weapon? Maybe our 5th. I would imagine Demon Hunter is good because of the Dread Seed cards. And we got offered 0 Dread Seed cards. So we'll have to kind of see. That being said, it is hard to say if the deck is good or bad, because I don't know what the meta's like, you know? But I would guess if we draft and play... If we draft 5 Demon Hunters and play against Demon Hunters a bunch tonight, I would imagine our deck's probably on the weaker end. Would be my guess.
Omen versus Night Warrior.
But day 1... it can be very difficult to determine.
The celebration.
Okay. We don't have any like stats or data, which again you can't kind of can't have day 1, right? You can't have mulligan win rates when no games have come in, or so few games come in that it really matters.
Welcome to the festival.
Hope the games go well. Yeah, me too. I will say I'm happy to see some different cards. I'm hoping to play against some different class. Like even if you're losing all the time, ideally it's not Quest Priest into Quest Mage and Kel'Thuzad Mage, right? At least if it's something different. Now I assume it's going to be Imbue Priest that also has quests half the time. But I'll get an Imbue Priest at some point and it'll be fun, right? How does this card work? Oh, that's unfortunate. It's That is going to be way better. Yeah, I think so. I don't think my first run is going to be super fruitful, but who knows? Maybe I'll be wrong about that. At least for content. I drafted a Demon Hunter deck that has no Dread Seed cards. Almost no Starship cards.
Have you filled out the paperwork?
The very first turn of the very first game, my priest opponent, cast an imbue card. So, we'll see. Retired a Demon Hunter, really? Demon Hunter is showing rank 1 right now. Also, thank you very much, Mr. No Hands. Wow, it's a long stream. So many long streams from our friends. My opponent has played 3 imbue cards against me. That is wonderful for them. Have a good one. Yeah, I'm sure you gotta get off. Thank you very much. If you guys don't follow Mr. No Hands already, do yourselves a favor and follow him. Hope you had lots of 6-win runs in the Tavern Pro. I think it goes up to 6. Hope you had lots of max win runs, but also had fun playing with some of the new cards and maybe getting ready. I don't know actually exactly what is available in the Brawl and Standard right now. No Hands, your favorite streamer? No Hands is one of my favorite streamers. In the last year, I've watched the most No Hands and Dreads, I'm sure. What's up? What's up, NBA? Are we gonna play Reform? We play Hearthstone Arena here, so no Reform for me.
Our crew could always use another hand.
I assume my whole board dies. I'm gonna miss a 2-1 rush, but I'm kind of hoping to avoid like a Nova or something. Kind of just stuck going all in and hoping some of my board lives and I can just whack him in 2 turns or this turn.
Can't get cards anymore. Strong as our crew could always use another hand. Welcome to the crew.
Cost 2? Shouldn't they cost 1? Reform can't be drafted? I'm not sure. I don't know all the cards that are in. Best Killer Aiming?
Time heals all wounds.
Shaking a stir.
I'm kind of flabbergasted that these cost 2 and not 1. Without Fabled and Arena, the new cards have very low impact. Yeah, I mean, Ungoro's full of mostly bad cards. The Emerald Dream has a ton of junk. You know?
To splinters! For the imp's gambit!
Question is, how do I kill him? Probably just don't, right? Like, Red Queen is back. Hey, Liz. That's a big thing that kind of looks like Shrek. Kind of looks like Shrek, if you don't mind me saying. Ban Alez, ban Dreads. They can both stay, because I fear them both immensely. If I shoot here. If I hit here. No, I think I need to shoot here, right? And then I need to whack, whack, whack. If I had a shot, I have a shot. If I had hit his face, if I had won that 50-50 maybe. Brian Mendoza. Mendoza!
Let's set the mood.
Ah, no taunt and we were okay as well. No taunt.
Is arena actually saved or is it just clickbait?
Depends on your definition of saveda or clickbaited.
You
Thank
finding
you,
that
Freedom.
chest hair getting as white as the beard as of late?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Within the last 2 years, my beard and my chest hair have just gone like Snow White.
I can tell your future before it even happens.
Absolutely. But I don't know. I mean, Arena's at least different, and that's a nice improvement. Having fun? Well, I've played less than one game with one deck. You know, I'm glad there's a change. I'd say in this game I'm not having a ton of fun as my opponent finds whatever answer they want every turn, and I have Petrified Ogre in my deck and my hand, but it's my favorite class so far. I would say so far it would be Priest of the two that I've seen.
Draw forth the moon.
Seems to be much more enjoyable. However, we have found a way to overcome the card quality difference and win anyway. Kings are winning 1-0 over the Sharks, and I'm happy my Blue Jays won tonight. The evil, cheating Blue Jays won. I'm not sure. There might be an investigation and we might not count it. I'll let you know in the afternoon. I thought the Kings were playing tomorrow, though. Looks like they're playing today. And the honorable Los Angeles Kings are winning, and Corey Perry has somehow scored his 3rd goal of the season. He had 19 last year. But he was playing probably with Connor McDavid sometimes. I believe Corey Perry's still playing. How many seasons is this for him? No, that's a lot. It's like almost 20 years for Corey Perry. Stop making up names, Corey Perry. Okay, I don't know if wins are going to come that easily for us, but I think we played it well. Had to be kind of pretty tight there. Did you hear what scumbag Ryan Kessler allegedly did? I did not. Didn't like him as a hockey player. Ryan Kessler.
Omen versus Thrall.
Ooh, not good.
My elements are frightful. Let's begin the celebration.
Okay, Red Bar, please tell chat what the meta is, what class is broken, and what classes suck. You've had plenty of time to figure it out.
Blonde Flippin' John. Thank you for the 53 months. We got a hype train going. Let's all unload our bank accounts into one centralized, localized bank account. That'll be mine. Appreciate it. I don't know. Beauty of the first day of the meta is, I don't know. It's actually part of the fun. I can just play 3 or 4 different classes, and then tomorrow play hopefully 3 or 4 different classes than those. And then I've played against 30 or 40 other decks and have a little bit of an idea of what's doing what. I know you're doing a little joke there. Stop answering earnestly to troll questions, you amateur. I would never accuse someone like Blonde John of trolling. That's not his style. I listened to the Big Picture podcast, Alyssa. It's a movie podcast on The Ringer that Bill Simmons isn't involved in. You might like it. I don't know if you've ever listened to it. But they're doing like a top 25 movies of the 2000s from the year 2000 on. And they did number 8 or 9. I don't know. They're going from 25 up, and they're releasing like one a week or like every like 10 days or something. I haven't really been able to discern a schedule, but I don't listen to that podcast all the time. You never have? I want to smoke in the woods with Les and his cats. Yeah, you should. But they did Parasite, and I was thinking to myself, like, yeah, Parasite's great, right? But I was also kind of thinking to myself, because you know they were talking about Memories of Murder. They're like, we wanted to get one. I forget the director's name. Well, I remember his name actually. Bong Joon-ho. They were like, they wanted to get a Bong Joon-ho film in there, and they're like, well, you know, the right answer is probably Parasite, but they're like, you know, maybe we should. They wanted to discuss Memories of Murder, and I was thinking, man, I really like that movie. The more I think about Memories of Murder, the more I liked it. I think Parasite is better. I think it's like a better, you know, film. Appeals to a broader kind of market and takes on bigger ideas, or maybe like, I don't know, you know, production is gets more money now and so on. But I really like Memories of Murder. Quite like it. I can go 3 and 2 here, which is pretty good. I can also... Oh, that's really good too. Okay, but I can draw a big demon soon. And I only have to use my weapon anyway. Memories is fantastic. One of the best murder movies ever. Yeah. Yeah, I liked it a lot. I'll have to watch it again sometime. I watched it on my computer. So kind of like I had to be like sitting here and
Ghost reporting.
I don't think it's necessarily a movie you have to watch. I'm gonna kill my guy off. I don't think it's necessarily a movie you have to watch on the big screen, but I would have been down to like sit and watch it on my television. I liked Mickey 17 as well. I obviously I wouldn't put it on Parasite or Memories of Murder level, but I liked it. I thought the kind of environmentalist kind of message was a little heavy-handed, but the new expansion in Arena fully. Everything other than the Fabled cards, which they have said are going to be in Arena eventually. That's cool, but not the Fabled cards. I'm excited for No Other Choice from Park Chan-wook. I don't know that. Wow. Absolutely premium one-drops and a premium hit for him there. Hopefully he doesn't get another premium hit here. Hopefully not.
There is little time.
One legendary missing from each class? Yeah, I think so. I mean, keep in mind, this is only my second game. I don't know. There might be stuff missing, but I don't think there is. He's another renowned Korean director.
Strong as an oak.
Should I swing face? I don't know. I can get return policy, that would be good. He directed Old Boy. Handmaiden was insane. I think you've mentioned him. I only really know... I wouldn't have watched Memories of Murder if Alez didn't suggest it. I mean, not that I wouldn't have watched it, but... probably wouldn't have found it. I'm ready for dust off.
Another soul. Operation.
I just troll Hoots. Why? Hoots is such a sweet boy. This one. This one here. It's gonna be a good one. Yes. Okay. I can play these three. Now, if he has the Hex or whatever, I'm kind of borked, but, you know, what can you do? Oh. Discover a friendly Deathrattle card you've played this game and trigger its Deathrattle. I have to pick... two of them, but this is always happening.
Think. Think. Another soul. Another soul. Soul.
That's a new meta so far. So far, I'm undefeated, so I'd say it's the best meta of all time so far. Which is a Flames fan? His life is already hard enough. I sympathize with the Flames fans. We share a mutual hatred of the Oilers fans. Well, maybe not the fans. I mean, he might. I kind of just hate the team. I drafted a deck earlier, now it won't let me play it. It looks like Hidden Objects is banned. What do I do? You probably have to retire it and then get reimbursed for it. Good guess. Just sort of a pain in the arse.
Let's lighten the moon.
Okay. That's a nothing. That's an elemental. That's an elemental. Probably better to do this, right? Did I get two of them? I think Flames fans are probably happy they're tanking for real for once. I, for one, think we will finish the meta undefeated. I hope so. Oilers fans are worse. Leafs fans embrace the choking and forever cynical. I root against the Oilers because they got the first overall pick like 6 times in a row. And they got like the best player in hockey for the last, for the last 10 years and for the next 10 years. I don't know what sport you guys are talking about. Well, we said the word hockey 6 times, so I think it might be ping pong. I think it could be the old ping pong. There's a Twitch clip. I don't know what this is. I actually haven't seen it. I probably shouldn't watch it while Dreads is here. But let's listen.
Omen versus Illidan.
This ends now. Let's begin the celebration.
AI, he's got a point. I'm on Drez's side on that one. Those legendary buckets are embarrassing. The cards themselves, the buckets. Surely he's doing a bit. Dreads? I think a little bit. Also, his room looks like it's filled with smoke or something. Did I already say that? I was thinking that. I don't know, maybe like the sun? What is going on there? Is that how it always looks? Like it's sunnier in there. Let's go back like a week. It's always kind of sunny in there. Can't be like that IRL. Dreads is more, in real life, kind of like an IRL Steve Urkel, maybe, is kind of more the vibe, as opposed to like Carl Otis Winslow. One bucket had Coilfang Warlords in it. It's not that bad. It's pretty bad. Uh-oh. I got alarms going off. I probably have another alarm that's gonna go off. I woke up before my alarm. I was like, okay, I guess I'm probably supposed to stream. I don't know if this is right, but get some stuff cooking here. Could have played this one. This could hit here and leave it alive. That could be nice. Hold on. Wake up time for stream. You're dreaming right now. The meta is the same. It has been dual class for 4 years. Wake up. Wake up. Up, running beard. You heard of Les. It's been a couple years or whatever. Okay, okay.
Strong as an oak. I yield.
Alright, I'll take 3. I don't think our deck is that good. Give me a shiny Hoots. Watch this. Oh my god. I don't know any of those people. Bulk duds. Watch this. More importantly, check this out. Oh. Oshawott.
Omen versus
Wait. I don't want to switch account.
The light shall bring victory.
The light shall bring victory.
Celebration.
Art's been good for us, but maybe we can hit a 1 or a different 2 or a 3. Hey, Merc, thank you for gifting what you added. Didier. Giddy up. Didier. I need you guys to do me a favor. Anybody here while we're just kind of chilling out for a second?
Our crew could always use another to the crew.
Anybody here who's just chilling? Oh, don't click that button, actually. Hold on. Go to this YouTube video and leave a comment. I'm pretty sure it helps me out.
Shorts.
Do I want to play another one? Yeah.
Our crew could always use another hand.
You can kill one, but
Welcome to the crew. Welcome to the crew.
elusive wind fury. If anybody leaves a comment, I'm gonna go have a discussion with you on eBay. On YouTube. I'm hoping that the rest of his turn has just got skipped here.
A sight to behold.
It's actually gonna mess up my thing. So I need to do it this way.
Are you with me?
So that... Oh, it's still gonna mess up my thing. Because this is gonna give me a demon from the past. Well, what are you gonna do? I thought you wanted a sexual favor. It could be a sexual favor in comment form. I don't have to get all 4 of them. I can get...
I should have taken a
What's that card do?
vacation ages ago.
I can hit it and then chop it.
Communications reporting in.
Are you with
Which
me?
I guess I might as well just do. Get another one. It's gonna be hard to get those ones together for now. Okay, I'm going back to YouTube Studio. See if there are any new comments. Good video, and I love the DK decks. They're powerful. Need to be brought down a bit.
You have been.
Let's go get hamburgers. I'm just here so I don't get fined. You will still be fined, but now only 50% the fine. Boring. I lost my power watching on phone in the darkness. Hopefully you have enough juice. How good is the Demon Hunter Quest in Arena? It's good. I don't know how much support you get for it this meta versus last, but last meta felt like it was very easy to get a lot of cards that would just continuously help it. My deck has a handful of them as well. Insect Claws, Defiled Spear is a card that wasn't in that seems great for the quest. The Horn of Feastings were very common, seem fairly common still.
Give me strength.
Let's begin.
Recruiter seems like a great 2 to be in the meta for that card. I'm gonna keep this. It's a 3 mana 2/4. Allows me to deal 1 damage. Maybe taunt and protect my recruiter. Slap the booba. Why didn't they let Marshawn run it in? You know, I think about those things. That play. I don't think about it often, but thinking about it, it's the sort of thing where it's very easy in hindsight to say they should have done it the other way, and maybe, you know, in the moment as well. But it's very easy in hindsight to say should have done it. If everyone thinks he's gonna just run it in, then the Patriots are gonna think he's just gonna run it in as well. Right? And that makes it a little easier to, well, a lot easier to play around. Maybe in the moment as well. Yeah. I think when you have somebody who's so singularly good at what he does, and your whole sort of team identity is built around it, and your alternative is to have Russell Wilson do something productive. I think maybe that's the argument to I just took 1 extra. You should just let the best guy do the best thing, you know? And if they stop it, they stop it. But I think it's the sort of thing, whereas if you try to have Marshawn jam it in from the goal line 4 times, and they stop him, then you're like, why didn't you just, you know, throw it on the 3rd or 4th time, you know? Oh, you know? It's very easy to retroactively analyze that.
Our crew could always use another hand. Welcome to the crew.
But I mean, regardless of the outcome, I think I would rather have the outcome where I gave the ball to my best guy doing the thing that couldn't be stopped all year and all game, and let that be the thing that they finally stop. That was my last alarm. Literally anything but throwing an interception wins the game. I can't remember the score. Was a field goal good enough, or I mean, they should have just kicked a field goal. I'm assuming they needed a touchdown.
Welcome to the crew.
How many runs do you think it'll take to earn the 12-win skin? For me, they were ahead. They were? I thought the game ended when they... I can't remember. For me, probably 2. Not this one, but the next run, I would guess. How can they play if they're just ahead? I don't think that's what they meant. Sorta
Are you
terrifying.
with me?
the first run. This is our first run of the day, yeah. I zipped through that YouTube video and I left a relevant comment. All right, I'm not going back. I still got it. I'm gonna refresh. Piloted like an F-16 pilot. Once lived in the wilds of the PNW with Sasquatch families and also sold ice cream to locals. FBI? Is that you? Scared. How do I can't do a little scared emoji on here. How about I give you this, a Monka S, because you and I will know what that is. The stench in here is somehow even worse than on Twitch. I don't think a healthy man should be able to make these kind of smells. I should see a doctor. Homer, tell the story right. Oh, Homer, I don't think a healthy man can make those kind of smells. You should see a doctor. Rock's cat is on his keyboard. I thought about you a few days ago after finding a game as addictive as Megabonk called Vampire Hunters. Vampire Hunters? Vampire Hunters game? Came out a year ago?
Nothing a little cloth can't fix.
Is it on Steam or no? Oh, it is on Steam. Video game? Video. Okay, hold on. Vampire Hunters gameplay. It's like a first-person shooter. It's got like 800 guns. Yeah, it looks cool. Actually, kind of looks very Mega Bonky. Kind of funny how a game like this is probably just as fun as Mega Bonk, or maybe even more fun. But for whatever reason, it just doesn't catch on. Whereas, like, Mega Bonk becomes kind of like a sensation or whatever. How many viewers? We got drops on and we got raided by Mr. No Hands Gamer right at the start of today's stream. Hopefully, you know, some of our other friends can maybe raid us. Everybody can sit back and enjoy lots of packs. I think you can get 10 packs during drops. The drops last, I believe, until November 1st. You don't have to get them all at once. It's based almost completely on what games the major streamers pick up. Yeah. I think that's a big part of it. Which just kind of goes to show you how you know, valuable those streamers are to the big companies, you know, or to the games or whatnot. What Shroud is playing, or Summit, or whoever else.
This or that.
Think I need more. Please drop a follow. Yeah, hit the follow button. Doesn't the new arena drop in November? New meta drops for standard on November 4th. New meta for arena with the new expansion today, earlier this morning. What the hell? Oh. What the hell? Is this legal? I'm getting scammed here.
Annihilation.
5, 8, 11. I can kill 1, 12, 13. Oh, he's dead. Wow, I think we have a shot if he doesn't put like 8 gajillion power down this turn. Alright, let's hope we can get some Dread Seed cards. Oh yeah, that thing can go face. I thought that we finished the meta undefeated. Okay, maybe we didn't have a shot. With those discovers. Okay, I need more Deathrattle synergy. I need some Dread Seed cards. I'll take another Vorane Recruiter, maybe. This card is okay. Cards I don't really like. Let's take that. I'm gonna take another Whelp of the Infinite. That probably makes the cut. I think if I run something, it'll be Infiltrate. I'm gonna take another Fell Hunter for sure. At the end of your turn, give your other minions some health. I'm gonna take it and probably not run that. Let's say those make the cut. That one comes out. It can get in the way of my Umpire's Grasp, and it's just I don't need more 5 drops. What else is total crap? These 2s aren't the best. But I don't have a ton of 2s. You're not counting like Pupil. Ogre probably comes out. We haven't even played this card yet. Doesn't seem like it's like too terrible. However, I have a shit ton of 3s and it doesn't seem that good. Dread's the guy whose legs remain unwashed. The very same. Right, is there anything else in our deck that just straight stinks? This card has actually felt pretty good for our deck. Kind of like I expected it would in a Demon Hunter. I'd say Pupil has felt pretty underwhelming. But do any of these things really move the needle on Pupil? I don't think so. Getting an extra return policy is a pretty big deal. I have such a small amount of spells, though. I guess now I have more. With this thing we just picked up. Maybe Drink Server. Some of the spells we have do generate 2 spells in 1 turn. Or it's a spell that generates 2 more spells. It could be 3 spells. Let's try this. I think that's better, but not a ton better. How dopamine destroyed am I of watching 3 streams at the same time? Can't keep my full attention. Completely. You're borked. You're cooked. You're done.
Omen versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer, let's begin the celebration.
Rarer? Alright, I'm gonna ditch that. It doesn't really make sense to have that card, but to not have, but to not have the ball hog. How many are playing audio at once? And how many other non-stream tabs are playing audio? Only Prescription is more Redbeard. Prescription is probably like a 2-month hiatus, spending it in the woods.
Welcome to the
festival. You guys did great with the YouTube comments. Thanks for that. Thank you very much.
That's incredible. There is little time.
Let's farm the 6 hours for drops. Yeah, you should farm them. This hand is really good if I get a ball hog and it doesn't get hexed, and these don't get hexed also. That's incredibly says while pulling up the stream. He's gotta see. Gotta see what I'm doing. You know, I just realized now that this can get pulled with this, which in this instance is actually good. In others, it's kind of bad. But I'd rather get something than nothing, especially if I'm forced to play these on one of these on 5. What's up, Mohawk? What the heck did you just call me? You may have messed up.
Our crew could always use another hand. Welcome to the crew.
Follow the flutter wings.
Follow the flutter wings. Tell them flutter wings to F off. Imbue in arena? Imbue in arena. It's true. It's here. Let's get a little water. 6 mana. Fire minion? Doesn't feel appropriate or fair. Our scrappy little spirit is still alive. Oh, yes, it is. Oh. I keep something for this guy. Yeah, it's not bad either, actually. Because, you know, I can do it.
Artillery reporting in. Artillery ready.
Ravenous Smell Hunter is a strong card if you can live long enough to trigger it. Smell Hunter? Say, smell? Not so sure about that play.
You win this
Jesty is incredible. Shout out to that guy. Appreciate it. He also made most of our title. I did put the drops and the green balls in there. Shout out to that guy. Nice of him to improve our board. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about those cards, right? That's kind of the silliness. It's funny is if you're matching outfits and I don't get a demon or I guess a Deathrattle, if I don't get a Deathrattle, like it costs 5 or more, then my 7 does nothing. I have to play it because I need to play the 0 mana 4/4, which I guess I wouldn't have had if it didn't get the 6/6. I reduced it. Drake, thank you for your follow. Don't forget to hit the follows, guys. We're going to do a giveaway also. Not today, because I don't have any codes yet, but I think they're going to give us codes for next week. And if you're not following, then you can't win, okay? You have to be following to win. But also I have to be given the codes. Ooh, what a brutal hand. Ugh, horrible. Is the title a bit? Or are we actually back? I mean, for me, just getting to play with different cards is being saved. And they're giving away free stuff today, and tomorrow, and the next day, and I think the day after that too. So I'll probably get to eat meat this week at least one day. So that's nice. That's something I'm a big fan of. Not keeping blind box in my starting hand? Nah. Cards like that aren't very good. You want cheap tempo cards. Vorne Recruiter, Spirit of the Team, so on and so forth. Things you don't want are Omen, Peddler, Blind Box, cards that add more cards to your hand but don't affect the board. For the most part, pretty irrelevant.
Nothing can prevent your end.
Well, I think I die if I don't play something. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 unplayable draws. So 75% of my deck is a playable card. I don't know if they're all great. Like if I draw a Tide Pool, that's not very good, but I think I have to take a risk at making a play here and hoping to have a play the next turn.
Never see us coming.
Very, very unfortunate. Probably does lose us the game, but what are you gonna do, you know? Sometimes your draw dictates your outcome. Particularly bad because that would have been a phenomenal draw next turn instead of a game-losing draw this turn. One little difference. Interesting. Hopefully he clicks it. I think he should have traded and clicked it. That's what we needed last turn. And then we could play this, and then we could kill this, and then we'd be at 24, and so on and so forth.
Our crew could always use another.
Now let's just float a ton of mana after floating a ton of mana.
The crew.
But, I don't know, maybe we can go over the top of him. We don't draw a minion for a little while or something. Peddler. Gets Omen. Something like that, maybe. Hearthstone app is buggy. Screens popping up where they aren't meant to be. On desktop, it's been constantly shutting down for me for months and months now. Cryo and cryo.
Are you with me? Welcome to the crew.
Welcome to the crew. Oh, nice. Shuffle 2 shreds of time into your deck. When drawn, they deal 3 damage to your hero. So, I mean, he's got 1 in there. If I can get him to 3, there's no sense conceding because he might hit 1. Love to silence that dingus. Hope he doesn't get a lifesteal minion.
Another soul. The soul. Take rest. Welcome to the crew.
Welcome to the crew. I disconnect on desktop every time rewind happens. I heard there were a lot of disconnects today. I don't know if they were related to the rewind mechanic specifically, but I've not seen someone play it yet or been offered a rewind card.
looks just like me.
What? Yeah, that's not great.
Almost out of time.
I can play the 3. Oh, I can play the 3 and the 3 and the 4. I have Wind Fury, and Taunt, so it's not great. Three, the 1. So it's 3. Hope to hit there.
Weapon reporting in. Welcome to the group.
Deck sucks. Redder's playing out of his mind. I think we've played this run really well so far. But I don't think the deck is great, and this draw I think will ultimately cost us this game. Especially if he does this turn. If I had to guess. Exita, thanks for your follow. Welcome to the stream. But there's a chance he takes 3. Just launch here. So that when he clicks this, it's not getting any value off of just killing these for free. Chrysandier, thanks for your follow. Welcome everyone. We need a nickname for this community, like the Beardos or something. Welcome to hell.
Find another snack.
Welcome to Hearthstone Arena Hell. That's not great. I wonder if he's just dead if he doesn't find the taunts. Now we're dead, but...
Yep, I'll get right on it.
Does one always have lifesteal? Ooh, that was a potential throw. He could hit both of those. To lose now. I had no outs. Now I have very, very few outs. But I have no plays here.
Think. Another soul.
Artillery reporting in.
He has 3 cards that deal 3 to him when drawn in his deck. He put 2 of them in this turn with a board that can't possibly lose, basically. So, if he drew 2 of them there, we actually would have won. Oh. He tried a bit to throw there. Ugh, garbage. I'm gonna take that because it's the only playable card, but I don't think we can run another one. Don't want that. This card kind of sucks now, huh? Maybe Relic. Maybe Snow Flurry. This card's fun. Feels like we need the draw as well. But let's take Creature. Creature is always cool. Let's take those two. We have to have some junk in here. Tide Pools just feels too narrow. We can cut the drink server so it doesn't get caught up by the Fell Hunter. Again, the problem is, if I don't get the Ball Hog, then I don't get anything. But, whatever. A man can dream. What are your thoughts about Fabled not being an arena? I'm glad that it's going to be an arena. How are you, Wicked Kitten? That's a Dred's opponent. You know 100% he draws too? Yeah, for sure. Dred just hits the button. I watched Weapons, Wicked Kid. What did you think about Weapons? I'm assuming you saw it. I thought it was good
Omen
for the most part. Maybe not totally great, but
Let's begin
I'd say it was good throughout
celebration.
and great at times. Overall, I liked it. Did I keep this thing? I did. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I wish Fabled was in today. I hope it doesn't take too long to get Fabled in Arena. However, this feels like a pretty different meta, and then when they put in Fabled, that'll feel like a nice infusion of change as well, so that's kind of cool. If I get a 1 or a 2, that'd be delightful. If I get a 2, I'm just coining out Recruiter. I really liked Weapons. I like a horror movie that makes me laugh. Yeah, I kind of liked that about it. It was like so absurd at times that it was almost just comical, but without, getting into spoilers. I would say the payoff visually and kind of like for the spectacle and kind of the humor of it was great. I'd say for like the story and the resolution, like kind of maybe right after that. I felt it was kind of unfulfilling.
Our crew could always use another hand.
But
Welcome to the
does it have jump scares? Yes. I would say the movie, for the most part, to me, felt a lot more more like a suspense thriller than a outright horror film, but there were some more traditional horror elements to it. And if I get the Ferocious Fell Bat,
One person's treasure is
oh lord. Hopefully he doesn't swing. Oh, he didn't swing. Okay. Oh, I got the Ball Hog. Oof. Wish I had the Ball Hog last turn. I can kill his guy and keep a guy and draw a guy. Play this. Kind of tough. I guess no matter what I do, I'm doing this, right? Let's see. I drew Omen, which means I don't want to save this. I can't really save this for this. If I had drawn this, maybe I could. It could be this. I think maybe we should just kill here. Cost 8. It might be these two. You're a great streamer. I'm assuming that's like a spam bot, but Figured I'd just mostly ignore it. That infinity attack dragon able to be summoned from random effects? I don't know. That I do not know. It's a bot. I see them all over. Reported it. All right, I'll just ban them. Alright, so next turn I play this, and then I guess I just coin return policy and pick this, and then get 2 more ball hogs. You gain infinite armor with the frozen card. I'm not sure how that works. What does this card do? Deal 3 damage to a minion, reduce the cost of the combo cards in your hand by 1.
Just keep quiet.
Get a copy of the lowest cost card in your opponent's hand, so he gets a coin. Okay. Also a bot comment. I see them all over. I reported it. The one... Which one? Shaden's message or your message or both? Anybody here not a bot? Or who's a bot? If you're a bot, following the bot law, you have to clarify. Legally speaking, you must clarify if you are a bot. 9 mana? Is he playing Ashamane or something? Destroy a minion. Do some other wretched crap. Is anybody watching any of our Mega Bonk videos? Not really.
Choose soon.
That quick Twitch was cracking down on view-bots. These aren't view-bots. Also, they can't just stop everything all the time, right? That ain't how things work. I'll take it. My chat is broken. Be right back. Darn it. I'm into tall ladies' bottoms. You know, there's so I've been going to the gym, as you know. There's a lady that works there. I feel like everybody that goes there, like 80% of the people are like personal trainers, or sometimes they work behind the desk. I don't know. They all have shirts for the gym, and I thought, oh, maybe they just buy them because they're always like seeming to be like, I don't know. I think they all work there. But anyway, she has very short hair, and she's very tall. I would guess 6'1" or 6'2", maybe 6'2". I don't think she's taller than that. She's a couple inches taller than me for sure. And today, she was just seemed to be working out in a bra and tight pants. And I really thought like she could very easily like pick me up and carry me around like a backpack. Didn't seem so bad.
You asked for it.
Let's begin the celebration.
Just saying, just didn't seem so bad. Those there, sir, are intrusive thoughts, and we don't say those out loud. Are you talking to me or Chuck? So I read my message, my main man Chuck's message, Big Baby Chuck 69. And, well, I don't care what you do or say to me, I'll always support that guy.
Could always use another hand.
I'll always support him. He likes the big, tall ladies' bottoms. I wanted to relate to him on a primal level. In fact, dare I say, I even agreed with him on his take there.
Our crew could always use another
You know, I was hoping to get like a 1 or 2, maybe a 3. I'll always support tall ladies' bottoms, that's for sure. Rise up. Do not let Smokey, I don't know, take us down. Do not let Smokey take our bottoms down.
Are you with me?
Hoping this stresses him out to the point where he just auto-concedes. I can play this, but if I play this, I'm still not gonna... I guess I'm gonna have 3 together. 3's okay, I guess. Darn it. Darn him and his premium answers to everything. Oh, wait a minute. I can have premium answers as well? Well, all of a sudden, this seems a heck of a lot more fair. I'm 6'2" and 240 plus, but I'll still take a bigger lady. She can manhandle me and make me feel innocent. You're not innocent, you're evil. You tried to, turn us against the big lady's bottoms. Have you forgotten? Have you become so callous? You're an anti-bottomite. I guess I want that. Yes. Let's get the Crub gone and keep the dinosaurs. They look cooler, right? They make the rockin' world go round. I could never do that. I could only see messages and thought Beardy was bananas reading invisible messages. You could only see your own messages. That is weird. Redbeard's lost his marbles. Again.
Heron would be pleased.
Hit. Hit. Do any of these have rush, lifesteal, taunt, lifesteal? Yes, he's getting the discount. Anything? Anything? Kind of forgot how cool dark gifts are. For the most part, dark gifts are cool. You haven't watched Welcome to Derry yet? I haven't. I'm not a big horror fan in general. I saw the first remake It movie. I've actually never seen even the original. Wow. Wow, wowee! 7 wins? Yes! That's great. We could upload this one to YouTube. We'll see. We'll see what we get out of the rest of the night. 7 wins. Hot dog. I guess what I would say is don't forget to hit the follow button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. These things help me out immensely. I assure you they do.
Versus Garrosh.
Victory or death! Let's begin the celebration.
And then who the heck is that? Rebirth, thank you for your follow. I could keep the Shard turret. But I'm gonna have a buffed up 3 that's gonna be better than a 2-4. I'd also kind of like, I'd kind of like to get like another recruiter. I feel like the recruiters are pretty critical. Or the ball hog. We need those things.
Our crew could always use another hand.
That's what I need now, is to draw something cheap here. 3 or less. That doesn't add a card to my hand. Insect Claw, kill, whatever he plays. And play a 2/4/4 Divine Shields on 4. Happen. Good card.
Are you with me? Welcome to the crew.
Okay, kind of cool. But does he hero power just to kill this? It's not very good for him. That is an incredible draw.
Engines reporting in.
Future Redbeard. Mustache, welcome. Three in a row. What happened the other day? You weren't here. Papa Bear's on early tonight for the new meta. We dance. What's up, Giggles? Yeah, I was gonna. I set my alarm for 9. I was like, okay. Well, I actually think I set it for 8:50 and then 9 p.m. I was like, okay, I'll just show up like on time. And then I woke up at 7:30. And I went to bed at like I fell asleep after yesterday's stream, and then I went to the gym, and then I came home, farted around for a while. But then I went back to bed at like 4. Like, okay, I'll get like 5 or maybe 6 hours of sleep. But I woke up pretty quickly. So I was like, okay, well, I might as well stream then, because, you know, new meta, it should be fun. Maybe we can catch some raids from the people who have been on streaming Arena and the Tap and Brawl all day. And lo and behold, our dear friend No Hands Gamer hooked it up. Hopefully one day we can hook it up for him. He's hooked it up for us a lot more than we've been able to hook it up for him, but admittedly, that is sort of how it goes.
Engines ready.
Okay, he just gained 15. Why was that so big? That was from Shadow Suffusion? What'd you do at the gym? Tell me it was bicep day. Sometimes I just do 30 sets of curls and I flex for a few hours in the mirror. When I go, I do a circuit of all the machines. Is that... You think that's, like, fair? So... Hold on. Cop. Plus 4 health and top. This is gonna be good, right? I need cards.
Engines ready.
So... I do the one that does the biceps. And then I do one that pushes out. Then I do one that pulls down. Then I do one where I pull forward. It hurts my back real bad, so I know it's working. And then I do another one where I push up. Oh, that's like, I don't like that one. It's hard. I do another one where I do this. It hurts my shoulders real bad, and I don't always love that, you know?
Put your shell into it.
This card's incredible, but I just lost another incredible card.
Engines ready.
That toy was made just for me.
Okay, hold on, I'm not done yet, though. Ooh, that's too bad. The turn away. I could probably play that and step out of my hand pretty easily. And I do one where I push down. And then I do the leg ones. I gotta push myself up with my legs. It hurts my legs real bad. And then I do one more for my abs where I gotta sit like this. It hurts. Hurts real bad. And sometimes I do the Stairmaster. And
I need
It makes me very tired very quickly. You do the leg ones? What are those? Sorry, I'm a Dreads viewer, so I'm unfamiliar. Mostly machines? Yeah, I mostly use the machines. I have free weights here. And I was thinking about, so I go every other day. I was thinking about the days I don't go, just doing a little bit more of like a lighter, kind of more like specific kind of workout here. It's hard to lift as much weight as you do with all the women staring at you. Yeah, so I was actually very confused for the first, 6 or 7 months I was there. Because the ladies kept coming up to me and saying, we want your body real bad. I was like, oh, that's weird. I mean, you guys have ladies' bodies. Why would you want, like, a hairy buff one? And then I'd go back to working out. And then,
Omen.
after a while, I realized they meant they wanted to have sex with me. I was like, oh, okay. So I did that a few times. And then, some of the ladies would come up to me after, and then they'd say things like, I want your body again. And I was like, oh no. It turns out they used to have, they must have used to have men's bodies. And I was like, well, I mean, I guess that's fine. I'm gonna go back to working out, and now I just don't talk to anybody at the gym again. I give that story 3 hell yes. Now I leave my headphones in, and the gals are like waving me down. I just gotta turn my head. And another thing I do, actually, this is true, is sometimes when I'm doing the bench press, the gals will, I don't know, they've got a lot of room, but they do the squatting right over my head, and sometimes their butts will touch like my head, and my arms are occupied, so I can't really. And I'll, excuse me, ma'am, I'll kind of give them one of those to let them know that I'm displeased, but they don't seem to care. A lot of rude people at the gym. Rude people, I don't know. Just get their own space is what I'm saying. Lifestyles of the rich and the famous. Do they fart too? God, I don't know. Smells like they've been working out all day. Ugh. Disgusting. Disgusting. I could use this to clear. I could just play, this guy. Hey, Beardo. When the gals start waving him down, he does another set of squats at 350. How's it going? I would say great. We got 8 wins in our first, run, and chat's causing me to realize that I might actually be a super stud when it comes to, interactions, with women. I thought these ladies were... I don't know. I thought they were getting up to no good. You know what I mean, Scooby-Doo? Get your own balls. Darn it. I was really hoping to hit the 2-3. We provided no input to your hallucinations. Well, a lot of people are saying like, oh, hell yeah, or Wicked Kitten said, do they fart? I don't know why she said that. Also, what is a hallucination? This is just real life. This is my life. Just the world around me. We don't kink shame here. We're not ones to really kink shame around these parts. Is that how I want to do it? I don't get a trigger here, but I get more face damage. He's kind of hurting, right? How many warrior opponents this run? This is our first warrior opponent. Hmm.
Another soul. The soul.
Man, this plus this weapon is so good. New best class? Don't know. Probably give it 3 days, 2 or 3 days before we really know. But imagine Imbue Priest is good. I think some Demon Hunter decks are going to be very good. I think Warrior's probably going to be pretty good. If I had to guess. Bombs away! Oh, random minion. Give it +2/+2. That's pretty cool. It's a few safety violations, guys. Nothing serious. Bam. Bomb in there. Bam. Another bomb. Bam. He didn't draw him. Biff bam. I sent them flying like 2 hairy bomb balls. That's not good. For me. Ever met a guy that loves bombs more than Redbeard? I mean, they might kill him. That could straight up be dead. Could be dead at the start of his next turn. That is a realistic possibility. Ooh. Ooh la la. Window Shopper is kind of insane. So is this. I can't get my whole hand out of my hand next turn. Bomb him? Darn it. Also, the quest reward helps him play around the bombs by filling his deck with stuff. That's not good. It is good for him. That is good for me, though. This weapon is annoying.
What separates dream from madness?
Interesting order. Maybe a bit of a lull there, a bit of an order lull. Ooh, that is
That was an error.
very unfortunate for me, huh? Very much unfortunate for me.
That toy was made just for me. These don't go yet? Oh. Oh no.
Time advances. advances hasten.
Might be dead. But I can't not play this. Unfortunately, even if he draws both bombs, I don't think we can get there. It's funny. 3-mana 1/3 reborn is kind of insane. Out of the old 1/5, it was bad enough. Which 1/5? He doesn't have a damage. Oh, he must have a damage. Or maybe he's playing the 5 and praying. Goes up to 6. Goes up to 9. I'm okay if he doesn't roll a taunt, I think, actually.
I'm the perfect toy for you.
Let me tell you what I think.
Release me. I will rescue the monster this house. Even I make mistakes.
Observed. We played that real well, too, though. Got lucky to get the bombs, but also, I mean...
What are we missing the most from last set?
What are we missing? Nothing. Nothing. We clutch. Fully RNG. I mean, we had lethal on board, as long as he didn't roll a taunt. Insane luck. I mean, I wouldn't really... I mean, that guy generated a random Yasandra from a Dark Gift with the egg in his deck. He didn't draft a Yasandra, he just drafted an egg. He drafted an egg, generated a random Yasandra, did them both in the same game on the same turn when they had enough mana to do both. And then had like 14 perfect answers before the Yasandra and then 3 more after. I don't know. I don't think we got like so lucky. We outplayed him, sure. You miss Relic. Relic's still in. Dark Gift Bomber was a strategic decision. I mean, it was a 3-mana 4/6 that gave us a chance to deal anywhere between 0 and 10 damage to his face when we were winning the tempo game, right?
Omen.
The alternative was to take a 3-mana 4/4 that drew us a card,
Waste time.
which is also okay, but
The celebration.
I don't think that's some sort of, like, be-all and end-all. Played well, but the 2 bombs plus the Discovered Demon into not 1, but 2 Magtheridons. Well, we didn't need the second Magtheridon. We had lethal without it, so again, I wouldn't really equate that to some great fortune when we didn't need the card. We had lethal with the first one. We had lethal with our board plus the AoE if he doesn't roll a taunt, which he didn't. He'd already high-rolled enough, you know? He'd already high-rolled enough. I don't think he deserved... It's 19th high-roll. I can have one good thing go my way, can I? It's 1.
Can't be.
I'll allow it. Thank you, Mr. Grab. Thank you, Mr. Grab. Only one good thing. That's usually enough to get me the victory, though, you know?
Attack. Not again.
No more Starship DK. Is Death Knight... Do they not have Starship cards? I'm not sure what chat's saying most of the time. Death Knight didn't have Starship cards. Now they have Starship cards. Decent first run? Yeah. Took a while before we queued into an auto-loss quest mage, so that's cool. It appears to be at least a real person. Got crap, at least. Why is my phone making noises? What's the Deathrattle? His weapon. Oh my god, that's actually kind of good. His quest weapon will only cost 1.
What happened to no one left behind?
If he doesn't have
My crew could always use another hand.
discovers, maybe we'll kill him. No more Hearthstone. Pardon me?
Shaking us stir.
Crafting is not the same as discovering. So that doesn't progress his quest. Now, deal 2 to all is quite good for him. Would prefer if he did not get that. He got it. He did get it.
Another soul to soul rest.
Interesting that crafting does not count. I mean, why would it? You're not discovering, right? Crafting? Why would it? How could it? I would have rather it hit my guy. Oh, that's the best draw in my deck right now, I think. Craft a Discover. You can make a card. I can get you a Discover card. Casting the Discover card would count.
Reporting in.
Speaking of weapons, I faced a Druid in Arena the other day who played 7 of those Battlecry Deathrattle minions. The guy actually ended up having a hero power that gave him 10 attack and 4 armor. He lost on tempo, because I was a hunter. Well, those cards aren't in anymore, so you don't have to beat up on any of those poor Druids. Okay, wait a minute. He's having a really difficult time completing this quest. I mean, I probably have board space, right? Oh my god, you know what I love? Not getting hit with Deathborn here. That's great. That's really freaking delightful. Just free up the space so I don't lose a ball hog at the expense of a 1/1. Got 2 legendaries, a signature Chrono Lord in my first 10 packs. I'm never going to see any legendaries again. You're going to see another one in 40 packs, though, aren't you? Come on, kill a 5/1. Yeah, that's great. Okay, I gotta admit, 10 is more than 9. Try as you may, to deny it as you will. 10 is more than 9. Earth could use a solid K-pop expansion. Maybe we'll get one. You should open packs of the new set before finishing a run. Why? I do that. Do you know if the 300 gold arena reduced the number of arena players? No, it increased it substantially. Now, are they all barcodes? Maybe.
Omen.
You're gonna get free tickets.
Surrender.
If I finish the run, I don't get free tickets? Is that what you're saying?
The celebration.
More people on the leaderboard? More people on the leaderboard, but more importantly, way more people playing. The tracking data shows like by far the most popular mode on Hearthstone. One of the most popular games on all of the internet. I didn't seem to start up the run, but do the Omen do at least something good? No. No, Omen is poop.
Our crew could always use another hand. Welcome to the crew.
There's some new quests that activate after you open some packs and reward tickets after certain wins on Arena. Ah, okay. I think I understand. I don't know if I have any packs. Oh, I probably do. How many packs do I have to open? Like 2?
Annihilation commencing.
$50. Well, you really have to open 50? Well, they haven't given me any bundles yet, so I'm not opening 50. And opening 50. 5, 10, 25, and then 50? Ah, okay. Well, what is that? I mean, they'll give me a bundle or whatever. That's like a week or something like that, right? It's worth though. Week's worth of schlop. Last is 50, but it's like total, right? So it's like once you've done 5, you need to open 45 more, I'm assuming. Kind of funny, like if you open a bunch of packs, then you get tickets that give you more packs. The rich get richer.
A frozen treat as sweet as me. Not enough. It can't be.
I guess I could have, no. I say I could swing, but that doesn't make sense. Just getting the 2/1 is probably just good enough at this point. I had to buy some Sam's Club 151 tins and lost to the bots. I got a prismatic booster bundle today, so my guess is I'll probably get a god pack later.
This fire must not burn again.
Wouldn't you agree? Don't know what the hive spells are. well enough to know if I want to risk just trying to find a 1. You only get Pokemon cards for MSRP at the machines or in person on release day. Yeah, that's basically how it is for me. Although, Barnes and Noble, sometimes I can walk in.
This war shall not meet the fate of Argus.
Sometimes I can walk in. It's a Draenei, right? But am I using this turn? I think what I'm gonna do is just take Warp Drive. Let him, you know, fully heal. Not really my desire. But I don't have too much of a choice. We see the new arena bucket somewhere. The only place I know to ever see them is HS Replay. They may not have them yet, but let's see. Arena. Legendary groups. Looks like they are in and updated. Well, I would say check this out. And you will probably have what you need.
Artillery reporting you. Artillery ready. Signal.
Just spent a half hour catching up on the past couple months of Redbeard Discord. You guys do a wonderful job in so many facets. Keep it up. Wow, thanks, Merc. Shout out to Alez. Oh, I need to make a sports section. He asked me to make a sports section. I don't know what that card does. May I read it again? Discover a copy of a card from your deck and one from your opponent's. Okay, so it's like identity theft. Silence destroy a random enemy minion. Oh my god. He probably doesn't want to rewind. The timeline is perfect as is, yeah. Yeah, perfect. Wow, that's sweet. They got this legendary bucket. I don't want to look at them too much. After a day or two, we'll go over them on stream. Is Hamul back? I don't know. My guess is yes, but maybe no. Amino time. Wow, 11 wins. Okay, well, I guess this one's going up to, I guess this one's going up to YouTube. Even if we lose this game. I mean, gotta put a, gotta put an 11 win up in the new meta. What cards, what new cards are doing any work for us, though? Can't remember what's in our deck. Standard 12-win first run. It is pretty common for me. I usually pick up the meta a lot faster than most people, like guys like Dreads, and, you know, he'll usually struggle a lot. It's our first run. This is our first run. If you put it up on YouTube, you have to take off your pants. I'm not wearing pants. I understand the rules. Arena is super saved. I had somebody drop 3 Archimons on me with a full demon board. Nice. So they didn't get to resummon any because their board was full? Those poor idiots. What I like about you is how humble you are. Yeah, when I'm being braggadocious, I'm usually just doing it kind of ironically and also to subtly poke fun of my friend Dreads. Yeah. I'm no better than, you know, a famous movie star or godlike, demigod-like figure to you. I'm no better than them. Looks like the Zeph Bucket is back. The Zeph Bucket is back with 3 wishes attached to give you the perfect card. Red, close to following his tradition of always going 12 in the first run of every single medicine's beta testing. This would be the first time that our first run didn't go 12 if we have a pathetic 11-win run. I'm really hoping that doesn't happen. The streak of whatever that is, 55, 60, 112 straight metas, because, you know, sometimes there's different, you know, not a full expansion comes out. I really wouldn't want to give that up today, but Maybe this one goes 11, and then the next 113 go 12 after that. And it's a nice little start to a new streak. I knew the new Rogue Pirate would have Wishing Well in it. Whoa, spoilers. Guys, his current streak is actually 0. He said he retired decks today. You know, I really think Dreads, now, and I think even Dreads would agree. He might still be up, so I might get in trouble. But I think Dreads would agree. He ropes more than the people who rope him every turn. And he probably retires more than most people he plays against. I think somewhere along the line, Dreads became the BM roper and the barcode. I think Dreads is more the barcode. True. Deck was egregious. I mean, sometimes you just gotta find a way, you know? Base Red, you know? I think he would probably admit it. Lived long enough to become the villain. Well, at Dreads' age, he's been the villain for a long, long time at this point, no? Okay, we were in the queue for Amino the whole time. All right, let's try Amino one more time. Thing is, I think the meta is really tough. I think it's going to be a very tough meta. I don't think a lot of people are going to be able to get to 12, so we might be in the queue for 30, 40 minutes. Let's just sit here and collect our free packs from Blizzard. We don't want to talk about baseball, right? Because the game was rigged today. We don't really want to talk about fantasy basketball because none of my players played. And I was already down, so I'm just buried today. A lot of my guys are injured, though, which is nice. And we can talk about the Kings game, except the Kings have 3 goals, and they've given up 3 goals, but they only have 11 shots on goal. How's that possible? That ain't good. A good ratio. Alex, thank you for your follow. Everybody hit the follow button. And also, did I miss... oh, that was the guy who asked me what we were missing. Nothing. Shout out to Brayden for the Prime sub. Maybe we can use this time to check out the YouTube. We put out a couple of cool YouTube runs from the last meta, which, yeah, you don't want to watch the last meta. They were really cool runs. And we have some cool runs coming from the next meta, at least this one. We can have a green background, which is nice. Have some red backgrounds, some greenish backgrounds, blue backgrounds. Mad Hatter. Wait, I played the Mad Hatter earlier. I think the Mad Hatter was our first game. I think we barely beat the Mad Hatter. He had an insane quest priest, I believe. What class was my favorite run that you're posting to YouTube? I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. We're going first. I think he had I think he imbued 3 times in the first 4 turns. Threw his quest away. I don't think he had the quest. He had... I can't remember what he had. Man, if this was just stats. Any stats. I don't know, man. Early Beard, I missed a couple of hours. You blew it, Tretch. You gotta get in that Discord. We need you in the Discord. Too good. Want to play this one. Bombs will win us the game again, mark my words. It's possible. In the words of the great Kevin Garnett, Anything is possible.
The glade is suffering.
Interesting, very interesting. And I hate not playing on curve, but we can put some bombs in his deck, you know what I mean? Hey, wait, we heard this song. Wait a minute, we switched the playlist to Omen now. Right, I got 2 bombs, but he's got 2 bombs. Well, he has 1 bomb. He has a another bomb generator, so we can put a 3rd one guaranteed in our deck. Just throwing that out there. Does this song have any music? What the hell is this? Why are none of these making sound?
What's your dream destination?
What have I done? Oh. I true.
Time heals all wounds.
A frozen treat as sweet as me.
Imbue Priest is back? Yeah. Exclamation mark sets if you want to see what sets are in. Exclamation mark drops if you want to read about the drops.
You go twice as fast.
Strong as an oak.
Exclamation mark how to become hot. Can't help you there. I'm afraid. Scared. I'm afraid. Poet 10 if you want to see Poet freak out. No. Why did I do that? Why did I do that?
as hot. You cook twice as fast.
6, 7, and 11, 12. Not a bad first run of the meta, I must admit.
Splinters!
It is finished. You win.
Skill is
Not bad start. Easiest 12 of your life. You did this. This was Smellyhead playing. I can't wait till I get to play my own run. If you are watching this on YouTube, which you probably are, it's gone viral, probably. Make sure you hit the like and the subscribe and a comment. Leave a comment, maybe. How you liking the new meta and all that crap? I'm pretty sure it helps me out. No, jackpot! Oh, and we got the Old Ways Ulfar. That's right. So we kind of get a crappy reward, but I mean, people like these things, right? Old Ways Ulfar.